Yo, what is up guys, I'm Dame, welcome back to DameAndThatGame. Today we're back with a brand new Black Ops 3 video. Somebody has found a weapon that we've never received in Mob of the Dead on Black Ops 2. Today I'm going to talk about that, so without further ado, let's get straight into that video. Okay guys, so I want to quickly credit the founder of this information and also the video footage that will be used in today's video. He goes by the name of Sanadsk or Sandisk. Sorry if I murdered your name, I'm not very good at pronunciations, it is a hard one, so if you do come by this video, let me know exactly how to pronounce it. His links will be in the description. Go over to his YouTube channel and check him out, give him some love, and obviously if you want to check out the original concept, the original full video, then make sure you go over there and check it out. Okay, so Mob of the Dead has been out for a long time. I believe it's 2013 we had Mob of the Dead, but it's only just come to light now that some new code or a new weapon has been found within the code. Now, as far as it being an actual weapon or something to do with grief mode, I am not sure because it was never actually implemented into the game, but it has got all his animation sets and it's also got the animation of it actually being thrown. Now you don't actually see the head leave the hand, but you see the explosion after it would hit the floor, and it looks exactly like what Brutus would chuck at you if you were fighting the boss battle. So as you can see on screen, the weapon that was found was a severed head. Yes, some people are actually believing this would have been a replacement for the meat on grief mode, but for some reason it just was not added into the game for reasons completely unknown. I mean, all the animations were there, all the rendering pictures were there, the model was there, like the 3D model was all in the code. I'm going to put some of the pictures up of the 3D model right now so you can see like the bottom, the left, right, top, so you can see like the whole model of the actual head. And it looks spooky, right? It looks crazy. Now again, why it wasn't added into the game, nobody actually knows. Maybe it would have given away a big part of the story, and I say that because a lot of people are assuming this is actually Richtofen, and they are saying it's Richtofen because of the fact that he has grey patches on the side of his head, and his face just kind of looks like Richtofen, though in a way it kind of doesn't, but in a way it kind of does. If you compare Richtofen's head in Black Ops 2 to the actual severed head, there's a bit of resemblance, but it doesn't look exactly the same. But remember, it is a severed head. I mean, it's a dead head. It's a zombie head, so it's gonna look kind of different. Not only that, Jason Blundell actually done an interview with Mr. Dalek JD recently, and he did actually explain within this video that there are certain things that Jason Blundell himself have argued down to the bone with his co-workers to add something. He goes on to explain about Pack-a-Punch was never in Call of Duty, and when he wanted to introduce Pack-a-Punch to Call of Duty Zombies, everybody was like, no, that's sacrilege. You are going to destroy Call of Duty Zombies with Pack-a-Punch if you do that. Next minute we got Pack-a-Punch, and now if we didn't have Pack-a-Punch in Black Ops Zombies, that would itself would be sacrilege. I mean, that is like one of the most iconic things we have now in Black Ops Zombies. And this happened for a lot of things like the monkey bombs and some other things as well, but this could have also happened for this particular thing like the Richtofen head. Jason Blundell might have wanted to add it in, or even somebody else within Treyarch wanted to add it in, and there maybe have been a bit of argument saying no, we don't want to add this because it's going to give away this, or we don't really want to add the head because it doesn't fit this particular map. So they could have actually added it in with the intentions of adding it into the game, but eventually after a few talks and discussions between Treyarch, the decision was made not to add it, and the code files or the code name was not actually taken out of the files. And not only that, I know this is a bit of a far-fetched idea, but maybe putting a severed head in would have maybe just made it a bit too gory. I don't know, not for myself, I wouldn't have minded whatsoever, but I mean, that's a severed head. There is a lot of gore in Black Ops, but then as zombies, we look at them as zombies, they're getting blown up into pieces, but you are literally holding a severed head. I mean, that's pretty brutal and graphic right there, so maybe that could have been it itself. But I can imagine if that was the case and they were removing that, they would have removed it from the game files, just like back when GTA came out. If you remember, they left a sex scene within GTA, and because it was found and wasn't meant to be in GTA because of being such a graphic nature, Rockstar actually got in an awful lot of trouble for that. So I think if it was the fact of it being too gory or whatnot, then they would have took out the code completely because they would have been in trouble for finding it right now. So yeah, there you have it. We have found a severed head weapon in Black Ops 2 Mob of the Dead. Again, no idea why we never got to use it, but it's absolutely amazing that we get to witness it now. 3 years after the game came out, and we're still finding tiny little bits like this. I can't believe people have not give up on this. Isn't it amazing? I've heard there are a few more things within the code that we don't actually know about yet, so I'm looking forward for those to coming out and discussing exactly what they are, what they could be. But how do you feel in the situation? Do you think the severed head should have come out of Mob of the Dead, or do you think it should have stayed in? Or do you even think there was some story resemblance with the head, and that may have been the reason why it was taken out? out. Hence Richtofen actually come back to Mob of the Dead. Don't forget we're in like multiple universes and stuff, so even though it was a severed head in Mob of the Dead, again I'm going off with the poet stuff, it could have given away a big part of the story. I mean, if that is Richtofen's head there, I mean, there's something's going on. Don't forget there is a guillotine buried as well. I mean, it could have some resemblance to that even. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. It's all just theories at the minute. It wasn't actually in the game code, so all we can do at the minute is speculate. But what are your thoughts? I would really love to know exactly what you think about the situation. That would be absolutely awesome. And again, leave your comments in the comment box below. Yeah, and that's it, guys. So if you have made it to the end of this video, please, as always, leave a like rating. That is really appreciated. And if you are new around here, don't forget to subscribe. Today is going to be my shout out Sunday video. I'm actually in the process of making it right now, so I'm going through all the comments in the past week, finding the people that commented mostly and most kindly, and I will be shouting you out today. Video will be out probably around 7-8 PM UK time, so the UK get it and other countries that are behind us in time will also get it today as well. But guys, you have been absolutely awesome, amazing, so glad I can bring you some more news. But until the next video, this is your boy Dame.